Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. The battle today is on the Siegfried line, and it's I Need About Tree from Pretty Clan. He's the clan commander. He's in the Jg.Pz E100, and this is an assault mode game, so only 10 minutes of gameplay before it ends. He's on a mission. The mission is TD-15 for the T-55A. He already holds that, but he's trying to improve the result to get honours. Now, why would you do that? That's basically to get the orders that go with getting the completion with honours. Get extra rewards as well, but it's mainly the orders that allow you to then bypass missions that you can't complete. So this is the third part of the personal campaigns, and pays to have orders up your sleeve for the hardest missions, which is for the Object 260, which is the fourth part of the personal campaigns. Alright, now he's on assault mode on the attacking side, so they need to kill all of the defending team or cap out. But again, you've only got 10 minutes. A quick look at the conditions: 6,000 hit points of damage to get the primary condition, and then destroy 5 enemy vehicles and win the battle to get honours. So we'll see how he goes. He's in probably one of the best TDs for assault mode, in the sense that very strong frontal armour and a high alpha gun, approximately 1,050 hit points of damage, and a very high penetration, particularly with the heat rounds. So okay, he's found a defender there and puts a blind shot in, gets his first kill. So that's the sort of impact you can have. Now, that was tank disappeared just before it hit, so we don't see the damage. We'll find that out at the end and add that on to his total. And there's a 60 TP in front of him. Oh, okay, here we go. Just got a T27. No, he didn't last long. So enemy's starting to evaporate a little bit, so urgency is required. And here we've got 60 TP. Oh, side shot. No, even better, rear shot. Does 1,038 hit points of damage. Almost, not quite, but the half of the hit points of the 60 TP. Tier 10 heavy tank. So that's the sort of impact you can have in this TD. You can see it's a casemate TD, so it's not the most manoeuvrable vehicle, and certainly doesn't have very high speed, but okay, here we go, Target 2. Now, took a shot from him, destroyed the Target 2, that's probably more for the secondary condition. Still has to get his 6k, but yeah, you do have to pick up kills, so that's 2 kills now. And we've got a T30, 1650 hit points. No, he's gone. Ammo racked a FV, and there goes the phase 1. 952 hit points of damage there. Gets another kill, so 3 kills, so it's progressing quite nicely. Okay, another Target 2 risks his life by poking. He's already taken a bit of damage from that Target 2, I think. Will he come out and try and do more? Yes, he will. Now he snaps, but tries to shoot him through the building, but doesn't get shot, but draws the Target 2 out, although he's still not fully loaded. Does have a fairly long loading cycle here, but okay, this Target 2 is not going to escape now. It won't have any problems penetrating. Ammo racks him, gets 1,198 damage. So that takes him up to over half of what his damage requirements are. Okay, now we've got his alternative on the enemy side, the same type of tank. So he angles there, catches the shot on his tracks, and takes no damage, and avoids quite a few potential hit points of damage there himself. Can he move up here on this Jg.Pz E100? He's spotted over 121B. Interesting, hasn't been spotted himself yet. Well, he has been now. Takes a bit of damage and also bounces quite a bit. Now takes a hit from a convoy. Is that convoy still around? He's not even facing the same direction. So here we go. 1,061 hit points of damage. Unfortunately, doesn't get the ammo rack. but bounces the incoming round. So it's already 2.5k of bounced damage, so here we go. Now, doesn't really want to take on the Conway again, probably not worth the shot. Rather he gets taken out, which doesn't seem like it'll take long, and he's got a juicy Jg.Pz E100 in front of him to do. Now, I think he's just fired, so he'll get a line up on him, low front plate, 1100 damage, nice high roll, and bounces the incoming round. So 5.6k, and only another 400 hit points of damage to get his primary target, but he needs that extra kill. And I think he's leaving the Jagdpanzer, who's now only on a few hundred hit points and wants to get a immediate target. There's a Badger out there, almost full health it seems, and a Barask on 500. That Barask would feed his need to get his 6k. He's spotted, oh there's the Barask, lines him up, gets the kill, that gets his primary target. So 6.1k he's on now, and that achieves the first part of his honours. Well, they still need to win the game, but hey, it's 12-5 and they're nearly 5,000 hit points in front. So this is a bit of a foregone conclusion. He looks for the Badger. Will he get a side shot? Yes, he does. Gets another kill. So that's his top gun. Just under 7k damage now. There's only 2 tanks left. There's the G-Saw and 122 TM. Bounces then coming around from the 122 TM, but he's down below the berm there, and I'd say the G-Saw is as well. So no targets available. 6931 damage. Can he improve on that? Well, he doesn't need to. He's basically got this mission in the bag. Question is, and with 3 minutes remaining, what was the blind damage on the defender that he can add to that? But this is definitely a 7k game. So how much longer will they survive? Someone's on cap, 50 seconds to go there. I don't think it will last that long. Oh, T62 rushes in. Everyone's gone now. That's the end of the game. Let's go and have a look at the detail. Here we go. So 7.6k of damage. So that's about 800 plus for the initial kill for the Jg.Pz. Got the top gun for getting 6 kills, the high caliber award for that amount of damage, which is more than 20% of the total, so it's always a good indicator of good play. And the steel wall, he blocked 3.9k, nearly 4k, so more than almost twice the hit points of his own vehicle. Now that helps to have some Jagdpanzer E100 just firing at you and not penetrating 1,000 hit points at a time. Now you've got a lot of minor awards here as well. Let's have a look at the team score. So 1240 base experience, very high level there, at least 1,000 hit points. Oh, sorry, 200 hit points more than you'd expect for a ace tanker there. Looks like that's a Barask, yeah, 1140, so good support there, and the FE215B did over 5k, so he would have been pretty happy with that result as well. They did the bulk of the damage. There's another 2k there with the Kranwagen, but yeah, that did the most. And surprisingly, the 122 TM at the end, they've got a couple of kills there. With nearly 2.5k, got the highest experience on the enemy team by a substantial amount too. So well played to Foggy 3 there. Alrighty, 5-10 shots. It's about what you'd get from a Jagdpanzer E100, pretty slow cycle there. All of them hit, but one just didn't penetrate at the time. But certainly happy with the outcome there. 112k of credits input, and he only spent 22k. This was a tier 8 to tier 10 game, so plenty of low squishy targets, and including the front plate of a Jagdpanzer E100. So only 22,000 credits spent on ammunition, so making a grand profit of 72k in a tier 10 tech tree vehicle. What a great result there. Anyway, I hope you liked that video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider doing that. We'll have more great content coming up, and thanks for watching.